Peanut butter jelly. 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 Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Now way at. There you go.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, guys. Like we promised, you know, while we use that song.
Yep, struggle meals.
Let's go, PB and
J. That's always a classic.
Yeah, it's always it's the best
it's like
sandwich.
Yeah, not even. Well, I mean, I don't put too much peanut butter, but
yeah,
I've had them. It's just struggle meal.
It is
for everybody because I'm pretty sure everybody's had a fucking peanut butter jelly.
Sandwich. Yeah, at least once in their lifetime. You know, if it's grape jelly,
school gave
strawberry.
Them out too.
Yep, strawberry jelly. Mm-hmm. What kind of jelly you like? I mean, do you have a preference?
I like both.
Yeah,
I like all kinds of jams. To be honest,
I like also like the orange marmalade.
Yeah, that was pretty good too. Yeah,
the raspberry. I had raspberry.
I like raspberry.
Boysenberry.
That one's good too.
I like a lot of jellies or jams. Well, I mean, because they're different.
But they're the same shit, to be honest. I mean, there's a consistency difference, but it's
it's the same flavor. It's just the jelly is more jelly. There's no fruit in it because they get just the juice of the strawberry or grape.
Mm-hmm. Well,
and then the jam is more like depends on brand, but it's always just like Jello looking. There's no fruit. But when it comes to jam, you get the fruit preserves and all that.
Yeah, I love the fruit preserves. I feel like you're barely in the picture, girl.
All right, let me go this way. All right. So, struggle meals. I'm sure you guys once in a lifetime had a struggle meal like I did, and I'm sure you did. So, what are your struggle meals that you had growing up?
Well, I'm just going to address it one more time because I know I addressed it in the other video, but when you were craving something sweet, just to hit the spot, you always had to dorar un pan, a slice of bread, toast it, and put some butter on it and some sugar. Sometimes canela, that shit would always hit. It didn't matter what time of the day, it always hit.
Either wheat or white bread still hit.
Whatever, whatever bread you had, you had to make it work. But that was one of the classics. Yeah. Another one too that me and my little brother would do all the time when like my mom, we would make like random ass sandwiches, dude. Like just random ass little sandwiches.
You can work with.
Yeah, whatever you can work with. Potato chips, whatever it may be. Sometimes tapatio with jamon, just whatever it was.
Whatever you had, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And we would also do it with tostadas, like. Sometimes una embarrada de tapatio with like a piece of ham on top, or
she got fancy. I didn't have no ham,
or just beans. It just
yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, like I'm not sure one of them like it's really tough was tostada and then tapatio, and I just smear with the finger, kind of rub it all around it and eat it. Because I mean, I didn't know how to cook when I was little, obviously. So what can I work with? Tostada and hot sauce tapatio. Not even freaking ham. I didn't think we even had ham. So it's like one of those days when you were gonna go grocery shopping, you didn't go. You have to wait for your parents. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or their food wasn't ready, or something.
You have to wait till they get home from work and cook. So that was a really struggle. Even though I would eat like 3-4 because
you're not that's how
So I mean, you're hungry, so you had to make as much as you can to fill up that tummy. Another one, and which is I think it's one of my favorite ones. I know it's like whatever, but it will be a saltine cracker, one side peanut butter, and the other side strawberry jam, or whatever jam you have, but usually with strawberry, and just make it as a sandwich and eat it. No bread, fool. We had no bread.
Yeah.
So whatever had to make it work, that shit was the bomb. I'll tell you that much. Like, you know what? I like.
Yeah.
Me acaba todo casi todo el paquete, casi tanto de galletas.
Yeah. You know what? We did do something similar, but we would just put tapatio, lemon, like kind of like if they were chips. Which is sad, but we had to do what we had to do. We were fucking hungry.
Even like a sandwich, what I had to do is mayo, sliced tomato, because like I said, we have even cheese, man. Having single Kraft cheese.
Girl, I have to tell you this, but
so it'll be that with tomato, obviously mayo on both sides of the bread. Mm-hmm. That's my sandwich.
Tomato sandwich. Mm-hmm. Yep. Or when you didn't really have shit, you'd have to snack on like fruit with like sal y limon and some
chile or whatever.
Chile, because that's what there was. Like tomates, you'd cut them up, put sal, limon, tapatio, Valentina, whatever we had, or we would do that with the oranges.
Yeah, I mean
yeah,
it's tough when you're a kid and your parents are working or whatever, or they didn't go grocery shopping until whatever day for payday, and just like damn, what the hell?
And now I kind of regret that. Like now that I'm older, I'd be like, dude, me ponía unos pinches, like I would. No, a mí no me gusta el huevo. I don't like egg. And now I'm like, dude, you know how fucking expensive eggs are now?
Yeah,
like.
The shortage.
Yeah, but fuck, I'm like, dude, why was I such a bitch?
Yeah, I think the easiest thing to do, if you get like help from your sibling, is just make you sopa maruchan, just boil water.
Okay, yeah. I mean, once I hit my like teen years, and I was like, I could cook for myself.
Yeah, like make an egg barely, or
I would come up with the randomest shit. I started making pretzels for the whole family.
Yeah,
because pues era harina y levadura and like that's shit that was cheap.
Yeah,
and I would just fucking if anybody knows Wetzel's pretzels, that was what I was trying to aim for. Mm-hmm. No lies, not Wetzel's pretzels. No lies. Pretzel maker. If you guys know pretzel maker, that's what I was trying to aim for, especially the Parmesan one. Yeah, it's way better than Wetzel's pretzels.
Really?
Yeah, but it's like I don't think they have it up here. It was only like down south,
LA area.
And I would always make freaking pretzels. I would make sweet ones, savory ones. Ya yo creo que los harté con pretzels because
like no,
ya fue suficiente.
No, even like if you even had cottage cheese, I would get with like candied fruit.
Yeah,
if that's like more
fancy. We would only get that shit from time to time. The one with the pineapple already.
Even like, oh shit, we don't have meat or anything. I mean, I would do like mayo. Mm-hmm. If we did have cheese, it would be cheese and a little bit of ketchup. That's it. That was my sandwich, cheese sandwich, man. Like it was tough.
You know what? That's funny that you bring that up because what we would do is una tortilla y si tenías queso, and just let it melt and like a little quesadilla. That was like the out of Kobe Jack cheese, you know what I mean?
Well, the easiest things we could serve ourselves was cereal. If we had cereal.
One thing too, that's how you know the struggle, is our older sibling, he would be like, hey, if we find change, we could get enough money to go get like liquor store. No, like buy something from the liquor store, or we can buy a pound of meat and we cook it and we, have a taco, And I was like, fuck, yeah, y todos, way. My little brother, me, my nephew, and my older brother, we would start looking for fucking coins in el sofá.
Everywhere.
Sí salía. We would get enough to buy like a little pound and a half or whatever. We already had tortillas. We'd make it work. We're like, all right,
that's nice, but not enough. We had to wait until our parents
come home. We had to look for like an hour and a half. We're over here like burning more calories and intake.
But yeah, the prices back there is a little different too. But
yeah,
I mean, the struggle meals, man. Like, if you're lucky enough, if you have food, good. Si no, pues check. Como la hago, you're hungry, you come from early day from school and all that. Because a lot of things that I've tried, especially like American snacks and all that, it was because of school, not because of my house. Because we always eat Mexican. It's Mexican food in our.
There's no McDonald's money in the Mexican household.
No, and thank you for bringing that up because on the weekend that was our fancy American meal, like or kind of like the Olive Garden back in the day. That if you got McDonald's for us
too, it was hamburguesas like
BK.
No, it was like Tom's Burgers. If you guys know, down south in San Diego area, it was Tom Junior's, or I forgot the other one too. There was another one, but they're all kind of the same. Just like a
more like mom and pop.
Yeah, mom and pop home made style burger. And when we would go to the beach, which we would often do because pues ahí vivíamos como cercas, we would buy In-N-Out, and I was like, oh my god, like that was like the best shit ever.
Yeah, like fancy or high end restaurant, American restaurant.
Yep. Or what was the most fanciest though was when we would go to Tecate, like to go to my dad's ranch or terreno, más bien terreno. We would buy una caja de ostiones.
Dang.
So we were like, oh my God, this shit is the best. Like we were like, oh, we're kings and queens.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, but that, yeah.
You can't beat the prices because you're bringing in money, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, but
struggle meals mold you though as an adult now.
Mm-hmm. They don't, and I still, you know what, low key, I still do it today. Like
which one?
I done the when I got the munchies. I done the saltine crackers with the peanut butter and jelly, and also the tomato one. Because like you know what? Because okay, so I follow this couple on social media on Instagram. They do nothing but struggle meals from other people.
Oh, okay,
like they tell you like, oh, I've done this, try it. They would do it. And they were doing the tomato sandwich, mayo tomato sandwich. Like, you know what? Oh my God, brought me back memories. So you know what? I'm gonna do it. So it was hitting hard. It was good.
Yeah, I haven't done any of them.
But there's some weird ones. It was mayo with banana. There was that struggle meal. Oh no.
Okay, I'm not gonna cap.
I done apples and peanut butter or banana, but no, mayo and banana. I don't care how poor you are.
Arroz mexicano con bananas.
Oh, that's bomb. I do that
for me.
Pink. If you know Michoacanos, if you know,
not for me.
Arroz con plátano is.
No, I can't do that.
It's savory and sweet.
Yeah, but
I love that shit.
Not even up to this day. Fuck no.
Well, in Jalisco they do this caldo le echa plátano.
Yeah, I'll do it in that though. My mom, I grew up on that one. I was like, at least I had beef.
But no. For me, that's weird. I don't know if it's plátano macho or
it's plátano macho.
Oh,
yeah, it's not regular.
It's not
plátano.
Okay, that's like macho. Plantain.
Yeah,
but still, it's weird. Though caldo and fruit on there. I think that's weird.
I loved it. My mom would make it.
You know
what
I used to do too? Arroz rosita de rojo. Y le echaba un poquito de crema and mix it. That shit was bomb.
That I would do.
That's
bomb. But plátano, yeah, no.
For me, it's bomb.
So. You know what is another struggle meal, but it's an actual staple? Enfrijoladas.
Oh, yeah, we do that.
Yep.
I got Carlos
enfrijoladas. Yeah.
I got my man on that. He likes those.
Yeah, with a good salsa. Oh, man.
Or even just queso, a little bit of crema, or just queso.
I sadly can't really have that because someone's gout will act up. But yeah, I love enfrijoladas.
Can you have lentejas?
No, he can't have
any
not beans.
Kind of beans.
No.
Oh, okay, okay. Dang, you need legumes, whatever.
Yeah.
Dang, that sucks.
Yeah, I know.
What can you do for you?
No seafood. Yeah, but it's like I'm gonna cook a small little bit. You know what I mean? Like
I'll come over.
Right? I forget.
I'll bring the queso.
Yeah, I do wanna make some though, but I've been craving them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, see, it's
caldo de camarón too. I haven't had it in a long time. Yeah.
I could have camarón too.
The siete mares. Oh, bro. But that's not fancy meals. That's not
meals. But yeah, what else I've done as a kid, you know, we did have the meat and cheese, and fancy if you had the Dorito chips, if you could afford it. I would do that sandwich. It was a ham, it was freaking cheese, and then I put Doritos on there and just.
Okay, hold on. I know a lot of people are gonna agree with this. Struggle meals too, fool. Was those frozen burritos?
Oh yeah, those are good.
The frozen burritos in the big bag? You know, like the family size bag. Okay, my mom, she would heat them up right hasta que se explotaran. You know, like not like explode inside the microwave, but they crack open. You know.
Yeah.
And then we would put crema on the side, like just a little scoop of sour cream and some tapatio, like all over the crema. Mix it in to make a spicy sour cream. And like Lay's chips or whatever chips we had on the side.
Yeah.
Oh, girl, that shit was always so fucking good. I still do that to the day.
And those you would get if you really had enough money to buy like a little thing. Not even the family, just a burrito. Like there are certain things that. Like good cereal or even good chips or even soda like
Chasta. Chasta was like
if you could, if parents could, great. Even pudding, it was really rare in our family. Even though like I like Jello, but you know, like I said, like struggle, man. You know, you have family working in the fields and all, they could afford wherever they could afford. Yeah. Even if you get
I never consider myself lucky because I didn't have like legit like hella like ahora si
Like
te vas a
now?
aguantar la hambre,
Uh-huh.
you know? No, like there was at least something to get us by. You know
we
what I
had some. We had food, but not like
mean?
American
yeah.
houses. Like
Yeah, because I had a
American
neighbor who would always eat ribs and shit.
Oh,
like I'm like,
damn.
dude,
You must
damn,
be
pass
rich.
them over, you know, like,
Must be
damn.
rich.
Yeah, but I mean, because my mom worked and my dad worked, but
Mhm.
not in the fields. They had like
different jobs.
My dad worked in fencing and like construction.
Construction stuff. What you knew? That's good.
And my mom worked making sprinklers at Hunter.
I say that.
Yeah, so
Better than breaking her back.
Yeah.
And shit. Like
her hands got a little fucked up though. But
yeah,
yeah,
repetitive.
Yeah, repetitive movements and
That's
stuff.
the thing. Yeah, my mom has like. My dad was like from fields to like hospital. He does like the maintenance, like
okay.
What's it called? There's another word for that.
Handyman?
No. Era como que limpiaban los floors and all
Janitorial.
that. Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then my mom, well, from field, she moved on to cleaning like apartments and like hotels.
Okay,
like
so
housekeeping, basically. Okay. So I mean, it's a better, but still it's tiring. The job they had.
Yeah.
And my dad had work at nights, so we couldn't make noise in the morning because my dad had to sleep. You know, he was tired.
That was my mom too. She had graveyard shifts, so she would come home like, well, it was night shift. She would come home like at 1 or 2 in the morning, and that's another. Well, it's not really a struggle meal, but I would wait till she would get home because sometimes she would bring the grandma cookies.
Okay, yeah.
I'd be like, "Fuck yeah, I'm gonna get it before my brother does." But yeah,
even like my parents, también before that, they used to work in like como en cannerías and all that, like those food ship places.
Yeah.
And like those warehouses, and sometimes if they work in the ketchup 57 Heinz up north over there, and in la tomatera, lo que sea, food, and the stories food that tell us.
Oh man,
that was rats coming on the conveyor belt.
Oh,
rata! They were yelling and then I mean snakes, like, oh, there goes the snake. I was like, well, we can't get it out. Oh, no, why would you get it out? So that's why my mom really doesn't eat ketchup. Because they scarred her, so all those rats and snakes, all that protein you guys get in the
fuck. Hey, at least you're getting some kind of protein.
Hey, I said feed.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
But it's just the stories, and sometimes like we had family members that work in the cherry or whatever. We get buckets of cherries because my parents también trabajan en la cereza. So they worked.
Yeah, when it's field work, fuck, dude. Yeah, I don't think.
Oh, we get hooked up with cheese too. The big bar of cheese of that brand. It's in Stockton.
Farms?
No. It's the other one. It's a popular brand. No, it wasn't Tillamook. It's not organic. It's California brand. There's this. It's freaking. I'll have to show it to you. But
it's made from happy cows.
Happy cows in California, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know which one.
So my uncle will work there as like security guard. And he'll give my mom a 5-pound cheese block. Mozzarella food.
Yeah.
That shit was good. We got the hookup, so
we would get those cheeses too from time to time, like government help type shit.
Those?
Yeah. Or Wick. I think it was Wick.
Something
like that, yeah.
But he would give us like that. It was a hookup. But if we had tortillas, I'll make a quesadilla. That's all I know how to do.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, cuando yo aprendí a cocinar, I was coming up with some crazy shit. Like, there'd be day-old bread, and, like, we would heat it up, put it in the oven, put mayo, whatever the fuck we could find,
Even just, if you had PB&J, great. That was a good day to make a sandwich if you had bread.
Even though it was bad, mac and cheese, like the Kraft one.
Oh, the box. Yeah. I couldn't make that because I didn't know. So my brother or my sister would make it. But that was just like a fancy something to have in our home because, like I said, we didn't have a lot of American food items. And all things I tried, like I said, it was in school.
Yeah. So. Like for us, like even though we had like hamburgers on the weekends or de vez en cuando, you know, like In and Out, we didn't really try fast food till like we were like teen. Like when we did our third move, when we moved to Paris, Cali. Yeah, I was like, oh my God, this is the best.
And it's like, it was a lot of the food at home cooked meals. Foods, even burgers, mom will make the hamburgers or a bomb. Like a lot of stuff we didn't really buy out. But when we did buy Chinese food, like, oh my God, that's a fancy meal too. Like that was like on the weekend, if that you don't want some.
It was like the best treat ever for us. Yeah.
So it's like, we know the struggle.
Us, my dad, he would get us the New York style pizzas when we still lived in Escondido in San Diego County. Cuando tenía el dinero, he would come home with either a Domino's pizza or the big style, and that was like dinner and lunch, and like for the next day too, because
we had to repeat a lot of food too. Yeah, even homemade meals. If you didn't have money for like to get something out and buy, hey, frijoles again, or hey, carne otra vez, or pollo otra vez,
hasta que se acabe, que se acabe. That's literally us too. Like in my household, hacía algo de comer mi mamá, y si no tenías hambre, si tenías hambre y querías otra cosa, pues te ibas a chingar, because that's all it was.
Eat or starve. That's her.
Even though that's even some people, how some people see it, like, oh my God, you're neglecting your child, bitch. No,
they don't understand.
Yeah, they don't understand budgeting and stuff. Like, yeah, I'm sorry, you might not get what you want, but that's just how this world works. Like, you have to take what is given. Like,
it's because obviously they weren't making the same money as their parents. Like, come on, you didn't understand that. In Hispanic culture, it was just those low paying jobs. But once they got better ones, to be más like the abundance of better foods, choices. Like, oh, we're allowed to get a bag of chips. We're allowed to get this or that. Oh, finally, are allowed to get pudding.
Ceviche, like
stuff like that. And it shows like the food starts getting, and you get you're buying more, kind of like fast food in a way. Not as much, but more than before. Like that shows how much they're making a little bit better money.
Yeah. To tell you that we didn't even know what sushi was till later on, because my mom always thought that sushi was like fish eggs, like complete, like everything was completely fish eggs, and so we never tried it till later on. I was like, oh my God, sushi's fucking bomb.
My mom, she never gone to fancy restaurants until when we moved here in Santa Maria. She will be a housekeeper at the apartments, and the owner or the manager there will always take her with her for lunch. Because they'll always go out for lunch.
Yeah.
And she would go like slow, AG here. Like, that's why she knows like a lot of things. So once she had the chance to take us, we would go and hear like, oh shit,
this is bomb. Yeah.
Yeah. So I would say early 2000. That's when I experimented like
fast food,
Japanese, better, American food. Like those, we thought we couldn't afford places,
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh no, like también like Mexican parents, like, well, for instance, my parents, like, they just recently tried Korean barbecue and stuff, like, you know what I mean? Something out of the culture. Because they're so stuck in like Mexican food.
There's nothing wrong.
Or like slight American food, but
it's okay to cheat you once in a while. Yeah. Like Mexican food is always be bomb,
like but Filipino food, they tried all kinds of stuff.
It's good to try new things to say like, oh yeah, I tried it and I like it, or tried it, I didn't like it. That's cool. There's things that I don't like, but there's
Yeah, there's a lot of things that like even that I don't like. I mean, not a lot, but I am willing to try a lot of stuff. Mary knows.
Tarantulas? Oh no!
You know what? It depends. It depends. Just to say I tried it. Just to say I tried it. Like just. I mean,
like that jellyfish you said. Oh, that was gross.
Yeah,
cutting it force. Oh my God.
Maybe just to say that you tried it.
Oh, that's gross.
Just to say you tried it.
I don't eat beans for a week. Then try that.
You know what I mean? Like, just to say that, okay, well, you know what? This culture is so used to eating this. Let me try it. A ver qué, like, kind of remind me of the Andrew Zimmern.
Oh, that show? Yeah, like, I know that. I used to watch that all the time.
Try it once. You might like it. You might not. Like, because I tried Balut. Okay? That's the egg with the little baby duck in there. But it wasn't for me. I tried it, but it wasn't for me.
I won't forget that episode where he went to Morocco. He had some kind of brain.
Oh,
that was very foul. It looked very foul, and he said it smelled very foul. But
the words he used, foul. Yeah, he did use a lot of the words.
Oh, yeah, skip. I'm good with lentils. Give me lentils, all survival lentils.
Yeah, I'll try different things. I mean,
no, I'm not that adventurous.
Yeah, I'm pretty adventurous.
I haven't even tried raw fish, which I'm like, I had ceviche, either shrimp or fish with limon, lots of lemon.
Oh, that brings me back to another struggle meal. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but
tuna.
Yeah, tuna and
tuna also.
Yeah, tuna. But and sardinas, way.
Oh, I had to leave
sardinas in a can. That was like legit struggle meal. We would make that shit into ceviche.
Oh, sheesh.
And don't knock it till you try it. It's really good.
I had sardinas, but that thing
good.
is hella salty.
That's why my mom we would literally make it into a ceviche.
Yeah.
And con
tostadas. My mom used sardines once. I ate it, but I wasn't like a fan of it. I had it once.
It's good.
But to tell you, I rather have liver and onion over that.
Oh yeah, that's another struggle meal because liver is pretty fucking cheap.
No, yeah. Liver was cheap.
Yeah.
And also, this is why I'm not a fan of beans, but I don't hate it. I'll still eat it, but my mom would always cook beans every single day. At first, like, okay, we don't have a choice. Yeah. Sometimes we only had beans, queso, and chile to eat. Yeah. That's the dinner. Yeah. That was sometimes.
That was lunch and dinner. So, like, that was like hasta que se acabara.
Yeah, like we didn't have meat or like frijoles that I like the idea. No, but it is what it is. You had to eat.
Oh, una torta de huevo, even though I would fucking bitch and be like, I don't like huevo. Yeah. So we had to eat it or else no vas a tragar. Yeah. And we got lucky that we would get food from school because if we don't want to eat that, I'll just eat at school. Yeah.
No, but this is why I have my thing with battle with beans because we will always have it every single day, and I got so tired of it. It's like I don't want beans. I don't want to eat it. I'm not gonna eat it. I don't like beans.
Girl, can you hand me a napkin? Sorry, guys.
You eat a lot of it. Yeah, so it's just
you get tired of it. Yeah. Yep.
That's just how it is.
So imagine all the people that just, I mean, I can imagine that just eat that all day, every day.
And I'm sure like it's every culture, like. They live off of certain things because it's only affordable.
Yep.
Like the tuna back in the day, it was what, 20 cents or 30 cents back in the day?
Yeah.
Now it's like $1 or something, but.
Or even the liver, because I know liver was cheap as
That was the cheapest piece of meat you could buy.
Yeah.
More cheaper than freaking chicken.
Yeah.
So, it was like, all right, liver and onion for dinner. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I never had it. I was like, I'm going to try it. It was
I liked it.
Good.
I love it.
For you.
I still make it till this day.
Oh, it's been a while. But, I mean, the struggle is real. If your parents didn't have a good job, and if your both parents were working,
Yeah.
And we didn't have really assistance.
Yeah.
Well, no food stamps back in the day. But we only got it one time. That's it. Out of all the years that my parents worked, only one time. And they were like the paper ones. We're talking about paper.
Yeah.
Like fake dollar bills.
Yeah, you would get like a list. I remember something, my mom would get a list or something like that. But it was like WIC, and I was like,
WIC also WIC. But I just would get happy because in school, like in lunch, I would try the Jello, I would try the pudding, I would try the goldfish when you'll get it.
I think I told you about the graham cracker goldfish. That shit was good.
And the goldfish sandwich, tuna sandwich.
Oh, I never tried that.
I had that. That was like in Tracy when I was over there. It was like so cool. Like, oh my god, like I'm finally trying American stuff, and I
because I remember growing up too, like when all those crazy food items came out.
Even Domino's at school.
Oh yeah, we had Pizza Hut and Domino's. I would always ask my mom, be like, Mom, can we get that? No, we can't get that. We can't afford that. Because it was like those stupid Easy Squirt Heinz colored ketchup.
Oh, yeah.
The colored ones.
I seen that shit. We never got it, though.
Yeah, we never got it. We never tried it. But it was something I was like, I want to try. It was fucking ketchup. But it just looked cool, Yeah. Like, it just looked cool.
And it's funny that even, like, buying stuff like that, you always get the knockoff brand because it was cheaper, right? More affordable.
Hey, I don't care. I still do that.
Well, now, I don't
Great
care.
value.
I don't care either. But back in the day, if you get like name brand stuff like Frenchies, 76 or the 75 whatever brand, Heinz, 57 Heinz, all those name brand popular. If we got one or two things from there, oh my god, you were like making it. Your
like, we got
it.
Yeah, because even the cereal we would get like the Kicks, like nothing
the knockoff, even the multi-meal brand we thought was cheap knockoff, and actually it's now more expensive than the real stuff,
The frosted, the corn flakes, and then we would put banana.
Oh sugar.
Yeah,
if you can't afford the sucaritas, the frosted flakes, that was corn flakes and sugar.
Yeah,
that was our growing up meal.
That's crazy, dude. Even las sopas Maruchan, like we had
and they were cheap. Yeah, they were like 15 cents, 20 cents.
Yeah, but we had the ones that you had to boil.
We had too. The cup or the more like the baggy ones.
Yeah, we had more of the baggy ones.
So they're a lot cheaper. Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
sometimes
had
we
it
would
all.
just snack on them así duras.
I tried it once just to try it. It wasn't bad, but I prefer cooked.
Yeah, it was not bad.
It was prefer cooked. But we know what the struggle is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what gets me upset. Like, say I cook something and then it's like there and they're like, oh, well, what do you cook today? Bitch, there's still food on the fucking stove.
No, yeah,
like some people just don't understand that struggle.
Nowadays, people don't repeat food. They just get something else. Like, dude, there's still food. Like, eat it again. I don't, because I grew up like that. I grew
up like that, so I mean, it's still when it's gone.
And nowadays,
like you may be like, oh, today sounds this good, but
yeah. What I noticed that kids nowadays, I know times are different, but they don't know the struggle. They're so spoiled. Like they eat everything something new or out a lot of fast food, or like a lot of out food or restaurants.
Because
and it's like, oh, your generation's looking for that sense, but we struggled.
Yeah, because one of Bill's friends too. I'm not gonna call him out, but he was saying he made a comment about how his kids, piden McDonald's and burger, whatever it may be, out food de afuera. And pues ahí van y se los dan. But I'm just like, dude, si fueran nosotros, they'd be like, mijo, there's no fucking McDonald's food money. There's no McDonald's
money. Hay huevos y frijoles.
Yeah. That was crazy.
I mean, or hay un sándwich, like sopa de bolsa.
Hay una sopita ahí, hasta una sopa huevona,
Yeah. Like, they have no idea.
Yeah. Even when it came down to ice cream, dude.
Shit, we really haven't had ice cream either.
We would get the cheap ass ice cream, the one that came in a bag.
Oh yeah,
and like the twinsy popsicles because they were cheap, and you'd get a bunch.
Las paletas, ice cream. Yeah, the cheap ones.
Yep, or the bucket because
there were 99 cents. If I recall, there were like $1 something, $2 for the bolsa the big sticks way back in the day.
Oh, I remember when big sticks from the paletero, man, were like 25 cents.
Oh yeah,
I'm like, dude, now they're like $1.50, even $2
now. It's like
now.
$5 probably.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
No, we never really had ice cream. If we did get the ice cream, it was a store brand ice cream. If we had that enough, the big tub, and this maybe would have like a week or two, if pushing it 2 weeks, but.
Yeah. Oh no, we had to budget that shit because my mom would be like, se la acaban antes de tiempo, there's no more.
Yeah, it's cada caballito until you get paid or whatever, pero if that. But we hardly had any like ice cream, anything like waffles and that. No. Lucky we had pancake batter. Like, dude, there's like I said, we're really selective on certain things.
Yeah, we were selective. My mom too. We were very selective.
Yeah, and yeah.
I used to love when my mom used to do her attempts to cook like white people food. It was like barbecue chicken and el horno with I swear, dude. Like we were like, oh my god, we're eating good, even though it was just chicken drumsticks with barbecue sauce on top. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, like our other fancy meal, if we hadn't, and my parents had enough, was KFC food. Yeah, KFC was hitting good back in the days.
You know what? For us, it was chicken from Albertsons.
Oh yeah,
because it's cheaper.
You're right. Yeah, one time we did get food.
Talking about chicken, you were struggling when you had to get the banquet chicken, the box.
Oh, girl, not mean that for us.
Yeah,
we never had those dinner.
Yeah, we had
TV dinner.
Well, it wasn't a TV dinner. It was just a little box full of fried chicken, but you had to reheat it.
Yeah,
and we would eat that shit with like a pan and tapatio. That was
it. Yeah. You see, when we used to live up north, we would go to Fruitless, so they had fried chicken and all that. So we was not, if that, like, when payday hit for them, they will get that if.
Yeah.
So I'm selling.
Yeah, it's because it was more like, we got to get other shit paid.
Pues si queda, we'll get, si no, pues no, ni modo, you know, like, that's how it was, man. The struggle meals of even just freaking ketchup and bread or mayo and ketchup and that's it, you know?
You know some struggle meals, Matthew? Yes. What do you like to eat? No, he's like, no.
No. But yeah, bread and ketchup mayo. I mean, what can you do?
Yeah, you can't do much. You have to work with what you got. Sometimes we would make some random ass combinations.
Yeah, but, just cottage cheese and wheat thins if you have wheat thins. I mean, like I said,
never tried that.
That shit. I'm telling you, I had wheat thins with cottage cheese because that's what I could only have.
Or two, this was another struggle meal, but it's a staple in every Mexican household. sopitas de letrita, de semita de melón,
ABCs,
yeah,
all that.
todas esas cosas. Because it was super cheap and fulfilling con quesito, some lemon or some sour cream. That's how we would eat it from time to time.
Or even just, you know what I would see my dad eat? Like, kind of like a snack, but sometimes like he would eat it.
Hold on. Un taquito de aguacate?
No, it was sour cream and salt, bro, and tortilla.
Yeah.
I tried it. I was like, is this good? And I tried it.
Like
it's actually good.
Yeah.
It's actually good. And that's like kind of like a struggle meal because what else did you have?
Yeah, my dad too, like he llegaba del trabajo y no había nada o algo que no. Agarraba un aguacate, lo partía así, con poquita sal y con una tortilla, güey. Un taquito de aguacate. Oh, but those are bomb.
I even sometimes would do sour cream with tapatio, mix it. That shit was good.
Yeah.
I hit with the tortilla.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
I'm telling you,
shit, dude. Like
all those shit that you would do, man, as a kid.
That's crazy. Now you just think about it, I'm like, dude, I don't do that shit no more. Like, I want to try it again.
I know. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Now that I watched that couple, I have to like share their link, but they do so many weird combinations from the people.
Yeah.
They're like, oh no, I don't want to do this, but they
and then some you don't even think as a struggle meal when they say it. I'm just like, oh shit, it was. Yeah. You know, it was.
Like the recent video they posted was milk with ice and their cereal, like Honey Nut Cheerios. I was like, and they add sprinkle cinnamon. It's like, oh, that's not really struggle, but that's cool. Like,
yeah, I never did that.
But you're lucky if you have, because I know for Black Africans, Black Americans, their struggle was cereal with water. At least we had milk.
Okay, okay.
I never had it. I don't know, but that shit does not taste at all.
Hey,
I never struggled like that, so that's extreme for me. I believe so. Not having milk, that's extreme.
Yeah, we did that like a few times. Damn. Not gonna lie.
How do you taste? Weird, watery.
Yeah, just fuck. Shit. We would barely put any water just so you se remojaba un poquito because it didn't taste all that great.
Yeah, that had to use.
I know. I did that like that I recall. I probably did that like a good 3 times. Yeah.
Damn, I never got to the point. Thank God, you know. But
yeah,
at least we had milk and but yeah,
or just eat it solo. Así, I don't know. Yeah, that's what we would do. Just eat it by itself.
Para no usarlo que.
Yeah. Yeah, pues sí nos tocó. Well, a mí me tocó. I don't know. I don't think my brother ever wanted to try it, but I think I did offer.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa, we don't have milk. Let's just put water.
Yeah. Or sometimes, like for dinners, it would be tostada de pollo, salad de pollo.
Oh yeah. Well, like a lot of Mexican dishes, like now that are really popular, like they were struggle meals, kind of in a way. Yeah.
But you know what? Till this day, I still do it. I don't care. It's good because I grew up on it and I like it and it's a good mix. So
especially the sopitas, like for the kid, for Matthew, I make them from time to time.
Sopa de fideo, it's always it's a top tier soup for me. It's simple. It's really delicious. I like it. You know.
Same.
All right, peeps. Let us know
some of our struggle.
So let us know what struggle meals you guys had.
Yeah, because I feel like sometimes we don't remember all of them. So someone brings them up. I'm like, oh shit, I did have that. Yeah. But let us know what you guys had growing up. What's
your favorite? If you liked it, you still do it today. Let us know. You know, drop a comment.
We might try it.
Yeah, we'll try it.
We might try it live.
If it's super weird for me, I'm not gonna do it. Sorry, but
I'll try it. If it's super weird, maybe I'll try it.
Yeah, you like that?
Let me know.
I'm good with the bread sugar and
we need to try to get Marissa to try squid.
Oh no,
because she says she likes calamari, but she doesn't like squid.
I will not eat squid.
Make it make sense.
No, that's different. That's like boiled in freaking oil and battered. No, that's different. You don't taste
calamari too, though. You can make it the same way too. It's
yeah, but you're talking about eating it like octopus style. No, I'm not gonna eat it grilled. I'm not gonna eat it as fresh. Oh, that's totally different. I'm not gonna even do. I don't care.
I'm gonna have to buy a live squid and have it in the cup.
No. You know, I've seen videos like that. No, I'm not doing it. I could do calamari.
Yeah,
I'll do scallop, but I cannot do the whole octopus and squid grill. I see.
We might have to go live.
No.
We might do another video of us trying some weird shit. So let us know what your guys' combinations are.
Go Yanagi. or some Japanese restaurant.
Yeah,
we gotta eat, and I guess I'll do it for the views, and
yeah.
I'll probably try octopus. I don't mind eel rolls. I like the eel.
Yeah, but you don't like any fresh fish, so she needs to try like a fresh fish or something. Poke, something. We could start her off light. We could start her off light by giving her a boiled piece of octopus. It literally tastes almost like a freaking scallop. Come on.
I don't know about that. It's just the whole tentacle stuff. It's gross to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's the visual thing for me, because that's how I am. It's all about visual. Yeah.
Well, we'll see. But let us know what your struggle meals are down in the comments, and we'll try to reply.
Or let us know what you want me to try, and I'll eat it, and I'll record it live, whatever.
Well, we'll not live, but we'll record.
Well, you like record it, like doing it. Go ahead if it's freaking raw sushi or poke.
Yeah, because I tried a lot of stuff already, so we'll see what you guys send in.
Arroz con plátano. That's not. See,
it's doable, but when I enjoy it, I'll be like,
we'll see. I have like clam chowder.
See.
I like clam chowder.
Oh, clam chowder, I like too.
But I won't do oysters. I won't do.
Una docena de ostiones, por favor.
That's disgusting.
That's
I think I'll get
good.
No, see.
Oh, I love that stuff.
Can't.
Yeah, well, send us in some recommendations, and we'll see if we can get to
We'll do a recording.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Send us to Japanese, because I can get tempura too.
We're gonna be there like they're gonna be like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
but we'll see.
Yeah. We'll do it. I get paid this week.
All right, we'll send us. It's on her. No, I'm just kidding. We'll send. Oh, sorry guys, itchy eye. But send us some recommendations.
Yeah, and then comment our 15 subscribers comment, not just one.
Yes.
You know who you are, but comment what your struggle meals, how it was for you guys, and also like give me recommendations.
Yeah, what to try. Yeah.
Because I'm very kind of like certain things I'm picky, but I'll eat anything, but just on that
I'm very adventurous, so just send in
spiders.
Cockroaches. You're like, hey, go outside and eat the hormigas on the floor.
Oh, frog legs.
I tried frog legs already. They're good. They taste like chicken.
No.
I've eaten
You're like my mom, dude. She has freaking frog legs. She had freaking she likes ostiones. No, she likes you guys. She likes tripas. She likes
tripa.
I like tripa. Fattening of the tendon of the menudo.
Oh yeah.
El nervio.
Oh girl.
No.
Yeah, send us in your recommendations. I'm willing to try anything. I'll even try whatever.
Snake?
Rabbit?
Yeah, I do. I like bison.
Had snake.
I like bison.
It tastes like chicken. Snake tastes like chicken.
I like bison. I done deer.
Yeah, I done deer.
I like deer.
Shout out Klondikes.
Yeah. Oh, we should go there and get a pie.
They
pizza.
have a what is it?
The roadkill.
Yeah, the roadkill.
It has reindeer sausage. Good. All right, guys. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you had a good 4th.
Yeah, yeah, we did.
No more holidays until what? Freaking Halloween.
It's Halloween.
That I know.
Yeah, that I know.
Nothing major.
Yes, Mexican Independence Day.
But really don't celebrate it.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll have. I mean, the fight. If there's a fight, because Canelo fights, we'll have like some food, but
okay,
barbecue.
We're not big on sports, but yeah, we'll see. Halloween, we'll do something.
That'll be cool. Halloween for sure. Oh, you have to dress up. We have to dress up for the video. We have to.
Yeah, we'll see. Send us in some recommendations. What to dress up like.
Have a good week.
Yeah.
Be safe. See you till next time or next week.
Yeah. All right. Deuces.
Bye.
Bye.